Logged into the system, use the menu bar to select Dispatch Assets and click on the selection. Dispatches, Dispatch Assets. Two screens will appear. The first one is the Manage Dispatches screen. The second one will be the Create Edit Dispatch screen. This is the one we're going to look closely at now. The origin site field should auto-populate with your site details. If you have access to multiple sites, then use the drop-down box to select your desired account. In the destination field, you'll need to select the account details of the Coles DC your delivery is intended for. If we click on the down arrow here, you can see there are many accounts. In the destination field, you'll need to select the account details of the Coles DC your delivery is intended for. There's a quick way of finding this. To help search for the required DC, simply start to type into the field. As an example, we're going to look for the Costas DC in New South Wales. So we're going to type in Costa. Now we can see that we've got an option of the Costas DCs that we've got. New South Wales, we've got Victoria, we've got Jandakot in Western Australia, and also Costas in Tasmania. For the purpose of the exercise, we're going to click on the Costas New South Wales Distribution Centre. Now the customer reference field is available to you to add in your own reference for this particular delivery. We would suggest that you use the invoice number in this field to assist with your account reconciliation at a later date. So we're going to type in invoice 123. Now moving down to another useful field is the remarks column here. In here you can add anything you wish to display on the transfer docket once it's printed. We're just going to type in my order 123 to show you can put a combination of letters and numbers into the remarks field. The next thing we're going to do is look to add in some asset details for the transaction. So we do that by using the drop down box here. So we're going to select A crates, and where it says quantity this dispatch, we're going to type in here there's 45 crates in our delivery. Move the cursor away and click on to lock it in. But we're also going to send in some C crates as well. So we're going to select C crates, and again click in the column that says quantity this dispatch, and it's going to be 567 of these. Move the cursor away and click once to lock it in. If you're delivering more than 2 crate types, then simply come down to the button here that says Add Item. You'll see that we've now got a third selection box has appeared. So we'll click on this and we're going to add in B crates. And we've got 10 B crates on the order. Now if you accidentally duplicate the same asset type on 2 different rows, you'll get an error message. So if you want to put in B crates twice as a mistake, it will throw up an error message that looks something like this. It now says at least 2 rows contain duplicate asset type or asset status combinations. So it's telling me there's something wrong with it. I can't proceed until I fix this problem. So I realize that this is the line that I have a problem with here. It's 567 B crates and 10 B crates. The one I need to remove is this line. So all we're going to do is come down and click on Remove Selected. Now you can see the red error message has disappeared and we're ready to continue. Once you're happy that all the information is correct, the next step to do is actually dispatch the crates. So we're going to click on the Actions button here, and a drop down box that says Dispatch, and we're going to click on Dispatch. Once the transaction is completed, you'll notice that the status field at the top now displays completed, which means that the transaction is now in the system. The next step you wish to do is to print up a copy of the transaction. You can do this by selecting the Actions button again. So by coming in here, we now have a different option. So we can now select Print, and we get the PDF file prompt. We click on Open, and the Create Transfer docket appears for you to print off a copy for your records. You will need to send a copy of this docket with your delivery details and your other documentation on the delivery to the DC. We'll just click on the cross to close this down. Another great function now available is the ability to email the transaction direct from the system. This can be done by selecting the Actions button again, but this time instead of selecting Print, we're going to select Email. Once you select this option, a small box will appear in the middle of the screen, which you can enter the desired email recipient. As the email function in the system does not use an application such as Microsoft Outlook, if you're required to send a copy of the dispatch to someone but would like to add some forwarding instructions, then you can simply send a copy of the dispatch to your own email address, as an example, and then forward it on to any of your contacts with the desired instructions. Give it a try and send yourself a copy. I'm going to type in my email address. Just click on the OK button and a copy of it will be sent. Once you've completed your transaction, you can simply click on the cross in the corner of the screen, then continue to use any other functions such as more dispatches, or log out of the system. Here's the cross. We're just going to close it down, log out of the system. That concludes the process for dispatching crates into a Coles DC using the new SAVI system. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch more of our tutorials which provide information on how to use the SAVI Coles Asset Management System. They're available on our website www.cratesforus.com.au.